Welcome to Black Desert Xbox Online. My name is Gamenadian, and today I'm going to be discussing the most recent Awakening patch and everything you need to know about it. Depending on whether or not your character is level 56, you'll be able to unlock a new weapon as well as a ton of new skills. The first thing you're going to want to do is open up your Black Spirit. You're going to want to go to the Awakening quest here, and you're just going to accept it. Quite simply, and it tells me here to find a book placed at the highest place of the long leaf tree post. If you signed out near your Awakening quest, this will be a little bit easier. I didn't, unfortunately, so I'm just gonna have to auto path there, but this will give us an opportunity to talk about all the other stuff that was released with this patch. So I'm gonna auto path, and in the meantime we're gonna talk about everything else. This is the May 29th update, and this update awakened all the classes that we currently have. Unfortunately, the NPCs for the Imperial Delivery are not there. You can still make your crates and whatnot, but you will not be able to turn them in. We'll get to that a little bit later. So every class, when they get awakened, they get a new weapon and a new set of skills. The Berserker gets an Iron Buster, turns him into Mega Man. It's pretty cool. I'm not going to go in depth what classes have what skills and what skills you should take as each class. I'm a ranger. I haven't played a variety of the awakenings in this game. I'm gonna leave it up to you to do your research on each class and whatnot. The Dark Knight gets the Vedian, and it's basically floating swords. It's pretty cool. The Lawn gets Crimson Glaives. The Musa gets the Crescent Blade. The Ranger becomes a close quarter combat class and gets a Kama Sylvan Sword. And the Sorceress gets the Sith. And then the Striker just gets bigger arms, I guess. The Warrior gets a Great Sword. It's pretty cool. The Witch gets Sapphires, kind of like a sex change for the Witch. She now has balls, 2 of them. And the Wizard also now has some balls. So hopefully they won't run away from so much PV, so many 1v1s. Hunting is now in the game. You're gonna want to get a matchlock and start, leveling that up right now. There's certain mobs that you can only get knowledge on using hunting. There's actually, along with the hunting life skill, there's gonna be a whole bunch of world bosses that you hunt that drop the items required to make really awesome potions. There'll be whales, not like Mr. Pay to Win. I'm talking about like whales actually out in the ocean that you can shoot with matchlocks, as well as when Tet Often comes out. You will attack Tet Often with your normal abilities, and then there will be a section of a part of the fight with Tet Often where you actually have to get out your matchlock and shoot him, which will enable you to get 2 different separate loot piles with 2 different chances at the Tet Often main hand weapon. So we got Night Vendor. Night Vendor costs 50 energy. He only appears at night, and in Velia, he's located right over here in this little shack. Located up here in the corner here by Flavio or whatever his name is in Hydael. In Calphion, he's way off tucked in the northwestern corner here, and in Altanova, he's right on the main pathway there. Night Vendor is fantastic. Costs 50 energy, and you go up to him, you roll your energy away, and then he offers you a whole bunch of cool stuff. He has the opportunity to give you every single boss gear that's in the game, as well as high grade accessories and enhancing materials. Now, the price of these is RNG. The Blackstones, the enhancing materials, stay pretty much the same, but the boss gear can range anywhere between costing you less than what it is on the marketplace or costing you significantly more. If you don't have all your boss gear, I would suggest you get a bunch of money saved up and start rolling Night Vendor. If you don't have a ton of energy to roll Night Vendor, I suggest you do that. If you don't know how to raise your energy, I also have another guide on that, and I'll link that below. You can also do this on all your alts. Imperial Delivery is active right now, but you can only create the crates. You cannot turn them in. So I'm going to show you right here back in the game. Just Google what the crates require, or you can just go right here in the start menu to your crafting. You can tab over to alchemy, and then you can tab through here, and then right there. It says right at the bottom there, the Apprentice Alchemy box. The basic Alchemy Imperial Delivery Crate is made through clear liquid reagent and pure powder reagent. So you just mix the two together and you create a box. I can actually show you that right now. The load times can be kind of bad, so I'm just going to switch over and talk about something else. Mysterious accessories. So the Blacksmith now offers these RNG pouches, and you buy them and they have a chance to drop any accessory in the game. So basically what people usually use this for, so I'm going to show you for an example, the mysterious ring is 60,000 silver. So people will buy like 20 of them and they'll open them all up, and then, you know, sometimes you can get a ring of Crescent Guardian. I mean, even from the mysterious necklace, you can get an ogre ring for 90,000 silver. So people will open up a bunch and then they'll use those materials to fail stack to +5 on and stuff like that. Fail stacking in turn can actually be a way of making a little bit of money or getting some really good accessories. So our characters swapped over here, so I'm gonna grab a couple of each and I'm just gonna show you real quick how to do this. So we got 100. These crates are extremely heavy. Imperial Alchemy, bang bang, done. Like I said, the crates will be incredibly heavy, so if you don't have a ton of carry weight on your character, it's gonna be a little bit painstaking. At a certain processing level, you can actually have a chance to make 2 or 3 of these at a time, which is pretty cool. The great thing about Imperial Alchemy and Imperial Cooking is it's an easy way for people who do this consistently to make tax-free money. The level of your life skill plays a big role in what you'll be able to turn in. So the higher your life skill from beginner to master will depend on which crates you can make and turn in. I just made 5 of them there. It's pretty good money, and the amount you can turn in is dependent on your contribution. If you have really low contribution, one of the easiest ways to get contribution is to do alchemy and to do cooking, and you get these byproducts here. There's 5 of them. I haven't done any alchemy. I'm more focused on cooking right now, but a 5th byproduct here will appear when you start cooking, and what this one will do is it will enable you to exchange that byproduct for straight up contribution XP. So that's Imperial Delivery. I gotta log back into my Ranger here and continue my awakening. So apparently the upper limit of contribution is now 400 points. So if that's pretty crazy. So the amount of money that you can make with 400 contribution points, the contribution and worker system that you can set up is pretty significant. I'm gonna awaken my Ranger, and then I'm probably just gonna go straight to cooking, and I'm just gonna try to knock out as much contribution points as I can, because 400 contribution points, I highly recommend reaching that if you can. Mount changes. You can actually find tier 5 mounts in the wild now. They gave us tier 5 mounts, so now you can go out, find yourself a couple tier 5 mounts in the wild, catch them, take them home, wham bam, thank you ma'am, and hopefully get yourself a tier 7. The camel's fast foot skill in the desert has been increased by 40%. If you guys don't have a camel for your desert explorations yet, you can get one really simply. I'm pretty sure it's from the stable keeper at Sandgrain Bazaar. Make sure you get yourself a camel. They're very useful, especially if they get that fast foot skill. And we got some life skill changes. The XP gained through hunting, training, and farming will be increased. They've also introduced seagull fishing, so if you do any fishing while you're out on a boat, seagulls will fly around areas where you have a higher chance to catch rare fish. Monster changes, kind of irrelevant. They just change how some monsters act. So if you're fighting any of these monsters now, they're gonna act a little bit differently. This is just item description changes. These are just quest and knowledge changes, nothing really important. They've added coupons, discount coupons in the Pearl Shop. They made swimming a little bit easier. Every time there's a patch that comes out, most classes change in some way or another, so make sure you stay on top of your class, the way your class changed. Some classes change every single week. Some classes don't get touched for a while, and then also there's a ton of issues that are fixed pretty regularly. I'm going to tell you about some of the events that they got going on right now. For 5 minutes of playtime, you get an item collection scroll, 1 hour Spellbound Toolbox, 2 hours, 1 hard, 3 hours, 1 sharp. You awaken your character, you get everything you need to enhance it. One crots down, one memory fragment. Yeah, anyways. 24/7 hot time all week. Gather, level up, XP, combat XP, skill XP, fishing, gathering, hunting. Significantly increases chance. I can stand by this word right here, significantly. The drop rates for gathering during hot time are fantastic. So we're gonna go do my Ranger Awakening quest real quick here. Of course, I have to climb this goddamn tree fort. Pretty annoying. I have to find a book or something. I can never remember which level it's on. Am I a lumberjack? No, ma'am. I think it is up here. This tree fort's really annoying. There it is. Is this it? Yep. I now have to meet Lou Wensley. Oh, I didn't accept the quest. My bad. I was wondering why I wasn't appearing. Apparently she's way down there. So we're just gonna drop here. Oh, perfect. If you like lore, you can read through this stuff. I'm not particularly interested. Meet Heroine, who protects the Kama temple way over here. You know, every class is gonna have a different story, so you're not necessarily, unless you're a ranger, you're not gonna do anything the same as me. So while we're auto-pathing there, we're gonna discuss a few more things. There's also the Lucky 7 loyalty shop event going on right now. So every day something will be available for 7 loyalty. Today starting at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So every day there's going to be something new that you can get. Pretty exciting stuff. 7 loyalty for 2 item collection scrolls. 7 days of sealed combat book. 7 days of Kama. 5 artisan memories. Pretty cool. The Pearl shop has been updated. Away, you can start actually participating in this event. I wasn't aware of that. Oh, it's only 1 per family, so... Also, you get a Armstrong skill guide, so make sure you get your one of these. Awakening skills are incredibly expensive skill point wise. So when you do awaken your class, you're going to want to reset your skills, and then you're going to want to, you know, unspec from some of the lesser used skills. Alrighty, so we've arrived at Kamasilv Temple here to continue doing our Ranger Awakening quest. That's a whole bunch of stuff. Advancement, Commune, Domination. Oh, I can't take any more quests. Give me 1 second. Whoops, that wasn't forfeit. Not exactly sure what I just forfeited, but that's okay. All right, it's been so long since I've done these quests. I'm not exactly sure. Oh, okay, they want me to actually, okay, I gotta kill ancient weapons, mains, frenzied skeletons. Fairly simple stuff. Mains right here. Frenzied skeletons. Let's head on over and keep going. So we arrived here at the soldier's grave. So now we're just gonna go ahead and kill all the little yellow squares. Really simple stuff. It's been kind of agreed that this is one of the best places for skill points. Up at the top left hand side of my screen there, you can see the sword and the battle axe. Those are my skill points, and as you can see, it's going up relatively quickly as I kill stuff here. When you're doing your quest, if you want to stick around there for just a little bit to get some skill points, you're gonna unlock a whole bunch there. I have about 1,250 skill points. That's gonna be more than enough for me to get what I need at this level. That being said, you're not gonna unlock all your awakening skills until level 61, but the skills are extremely expensive in regards to skill points. If you just reset your skills, you should be okay, unless you got power leveled. If you got power leveled, you're gonna have about a bit of a rough time. Heading over to the next part of the quest, Hazra Ancient Ruins here. I've got to kill 40 of these. That's obnoxious. So we finished up our second part of the quest here. I myself am incredibly lazy, so I am going to take a little bit of a shortcut here. We're going to use the Traveler's Map to just take us straight to Tariff. 200 IQ, boys and girls. Sorry. Ugh. Now we're at Mains after using the Traveler's Map to leave the Hazra Cave. Traveler maps are kind of like BDO's fast teleport. Unfortunately, they have like a 5-hour cooldown or whatnot. I use them for all sorts of things. I use them to get across the desert more efficiently. I use them to leave Kudum to get back to Shakatu. You know, whatever you can think of, I use it. So now we're finished. So now we just head back to the Kama Temple. So we're back here. We're gonna keep going on with our quest here. Get a bunch of knowledge. Sorry if you wanted to read all that. And just like that, we got a +10 as well as 1 blue awakening weapon. We'll apply it. Combat skill points obtained. So now we're going to go into our inventory. We are going to use our Armstrong skill guide reset. So we're gonna unlock everything awakening first. So we're gonna tab over right bumper to awakening pretty much everything, except some stuff. Vine Knot, yes. Wailing Wind, yes. I'm pretty sure Tempest is really good, if I'm not mistaken. Yep, Tempest is really good. Rushing Wind is absolutely necessary. Nature's Tremble, beautiful. Elven Rage, yep. Most classes are gonna unlock absolutely everything. Now, whether you or not you use everything, that's a different story. Disillusion, it's got a down tack, it's got an air smash. I'm not gonna get that right away because it's completely unprotected. Flow Piercing Wind, absolutely. The Flow Piercing Wind for the Ranger, it allows you to swap from Awakening to your bow and arrow using shotgun. It's really, really good. Heavenly Knot, let me see. No, I do not want that one because that is just no. That's not, no. So I've learned everything that I can at this point. As you can see, I still have 1,000 skill points left. So I'm going to come over here and I'm going to start unlocking the skills that I need, the main skills that I need again for my Rangers basic skill sets. Skilled Hunter, let's get these real quick. My Infinite Masteries, yes. HP, super important. Call of the Earth, not incredibly important. Definitely want my Spirit Healing though. Now some of these things you're going to want, some things take precedent. And you know, I played Ranger for about 2 years on PC, so this is just experience buying skills right now. That provides me super armor. This you can put some pretty good buffs on. You do not want to take it to Riding of the Wind. Riding of the Wind is kind of toxic because it happens when you don't want it to. I sometimes use that. So now I'm not going to get anything else. There's a few things that I probably still should get, but I want enough skills. I'm going to level to 59 pretty quick, pretty soon here, and that's going to unlock a ton of new Awakening skills for me. So now this is pretty awesome. Now my Ranger's got a grapple. Now I'll actually be able to compete. The grapple, the Ranger becomes pretty good. Not the best by any means, but for a lot of classes, example, Berserker, Striker, when it comes to open world PvP, they're going to the first thing they're going to do to you is grapple you, and at this point in the game, it's pretty much whoever CCs first wins, unless you're stacking a little bit of DP. This will actually give Rangers precedent to attack first now. Thank you to everybody that watched my Black Desert Online Xbox Awakening guide. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you enjoyed the content. You can catch me live on Twitch Monday through Friday at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Thanks to everybody for watching my Black Desert Online Xbox Awakening. Thanks to everyone for watching my What You Need to Know About Black Desert Xbox Awakening patch. Don't forget to like. Thank you to everybody that watched my Black Desert Online Xbox Awakening patch. Thank you to everybody who watched. Thanks for watching, guys. I appreciate it. Like and subscribe if you enjoyed the content. If you want to check me out on Twitch Monday through Friday at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, that'd be great. And we'll catch you on the next one. Thanks for watching, guys. Thanks for watching the video, guys. This has been... Why is this so hard? Hey guys, thanks for watching my What You Need to Know About Black Desert Xbox Online's Awakenings. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you enjoyed the content. You can also find me on Twitch Monday through Friday at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Thanks again, and we'll see you around.